I'm back at home and I'm ready to cook. I told you it's getting a bit hot, so I'm kind of wearing like a halter neck here. Don't worry about me. I'm at home, eh? All right. Like I was saying, you guys, a woman's work is never over. Now that I'm cooking, I'm wondering to myself, why were we born with these stomachs? I thought I just ate a cake. Why am I now cooking food? It's just ridiculous. So, plus I have to make sure I don't burn my food. What am I making? I'm making rice with mincemeat inside it, yeah? So nothing much, nothing like crazy. But I'm also gonna make some like, what? Vegetables. Those vegetables that I bought that I'm not even eaten. These. I'm gonna make some spinach. Oh my God, they are so messed up. I changed my mind, I'm gonna make cabbage. I'm gonna make cabbage. Change my mind. Decide to make some cabbage because that spinach I think requires a lot of work, and who's in the mood for cooking? One of the things I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling a little bit burned out from cooking for myself. I'm so used to like having choices. Sometimes I cook for myself, sometimes I don't. Sometimes Joseph cooks, sometimes I cook. My hubby actually likes to cook sometimes. But it's not even him mainly, it's just basically sometimes I go and cheat and I buy some stuff at the restaurants. I feel sorry for restaurants. How do you normally chop your vegetables, the cabbage? Normally I'll have it with carrots, but today I don't have any carrots. I haven't gone shopping, by the way, for vegetables and fruits, so I need to do that. Being a mom for many years has helped me a lot. So I don't have to struggle too much chopping. These ones are gonna go. I wish I had rabbits because they could eat this stuff, or goats or something. It's so sad keeping on wasting food. So tell me something, guys. Do you know? Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Don't think that when you see me like this, I've always been like this. In other words, like, I've always like lived on my own or been on my own and, you know, had a generally easy life, or, you know, because it really looks pretty easy. I don't have any kids tagging at my apron strings here like, mommy, mommy, mommy. Well, not right now. I used to, not anymore. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a story one day about how when you see people going to that food bank in the US, you don't even, you know, laugh at them, because I've been in that situation. When I was a student in the States, there was a time that I was in between jobs, and because I was in between jobs, I didn't have an income, and as I was waiting to get housed by the student housing, there was housing for students with like single parents and like married families, right? So there was housing for people like this. So as I was waiting, I kind of my lease for the lease. Okay, let me start again. So basically, what am I trying to say? Okay. So basically what happened is that my lease expired for the apartment where I was staying. Meanwhile, I was on a waiting list at the university for where they would house us very near, and it would be walking distance, and they also had really lovely facilities for children. I was at the University of Minnesota, by the way, so if anyone wants to check out CTC, Commonwealth Terrace Community, beautiful place where you can raise your kids, beautiful spaces, about 200 acres, beautiful place. The children had plenty of playing grounds, there was just a lot, anyway. But I was waiting for that housing, and meanwhile this one had expired. So I had to talk to my friend and ask her if she could give us accommodation in her basement, which she did happily, because she was like my son's godmother. So she gave us accommodation for the summer, half of the summer, which is approximately a month and a half as I was waiting. So what happened is that now I even ran out of money for food and stuff like that. And you know me with my pride and my arrogance. My friend would be like, "Are you okay?" I said, yeah, I'm fine. Huh? But what happened is I ended up calling my other friend who had like 5 children and saying, "Hey, you know what, B? I don't have food. And she tells me, just food. Is that what's bothering you? Come, I'll take you to the food bank. Come, we go to the food bank, because even me, I'm going to go and collect food from the food bank. Unfortunately, my wonderful friend B, she passed away. It's still very sad. She passed away like before she was even 50. It's so sad in the States. But she was from Uganda. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friend. So anyway, B and I used to go then to the food bank. So she introduced me to the food bank, where you just go in and they take your family, what your characteristics, single mom, how old the child is, blah blah blah, and then they give you a list of things that you can get for free. So it's actually like a proper grocery store. So you just literally go through the grocery store, and they tell you, okay, you can pick this and this and this, one cheese, one drink, one juice, one vegetable, one meat, one whatever. And I came out of there with a whole box, like this box you're seeing me here, full of food, including a gigantic chicken. Do you know the way I was so grateful to have that food? Because I had lentils, I had chicken, I had vegetables, carrots, I had juice for my son, I had cheese, I had milk, eggs, everything I needed, absolutely free. The only thing I did was just to sign at the door. And these guys are so careful not to make you feel embarrassed. Don't you think that we should replicate that kind of thing here in Africa? Food banks, they're wonderful things, because they take away the shame, because everybody goes through difficult times. Everybody goes through a time when maybe you cannot afford to pay your rent or to buy food. So for me, I have full respect for the food banks. And I think in Kenya and in Africa, we should actually start something like that, because we have so much extra food that goes to waste. Why not? And even some people who want to contribute. So why not, All right. Let me continue cooking. As you know me and my blabbering. My vegetables are cut up. And as it's cutting up, I'm changing the recipe. I've now decided I'm going to do my mincemeat with my cabbage, and then I'm just going to make rice, and that's going to be my dinner. Typical Kikuyu meal, I'm from the Kikuyu tribe, and we Kikuyu people are always being blasted for being terrible cooks. But not really. We're not all bad cooks, by the way. All those people who think they're bad cooks, are you serious? No. Some of us, yes, we do make bad food, and we put a lot of water and stuff like that in it. All right. So guys, guess what I discovered in Kenya? Wow, I was so excited. Look, does anybody recognize that? Earl Grey flavored tea, Ketepa, right? Hey, I was so happy to see it in the shops. I was like, hey, where have I been? Maybe this is a bit brighter. Yeah, Ketepa. I love Earl Grey tea. I find it so tasty because I was introduced to it actually in the how was I introduced to Earl Grey tea? I believe through the workshops that I've attended before. That's where I learned about Earl Grey tea. So I'm going to put some honey. I've already put the juice of half a lemon in my tea. There's my tea there. And a healthy spoon of honey. I'm like, hey, see, honey is honey is healthy. I can have as much honey as I want. Excuse me. Don't try and restrict yourself too much from the good things in life. Why do bees go through such hard work to make sugar for us? Hey, let's enjoy the honey. All right. And my Ketepa tea bag. I'm gonna put it in my tea. There we go. It's so strong, this tea. I hope they're not gonna spoil it. I hope it's still gonna taste good. It's very, very tasty. I guess you can make 2 cups of this tea. I'm gonna put that there. I don't like very strong tea. Cheers to my Earl Grey lemon tea. It's like I'm constantly eating, isn't it? I enjoy food. Hey, don't deny yourself the good things in life. Yummy. As I wait for my food to cook, now I guess I can leave you and wish you a good night. Look after yourself. Remember to always look after your health. Keep yourself positive attitudes all the time. And come visit me in Mombasa, man. Who knows? I'm more on the go. I could be on the go very, very soon somewhere else. Don't ever trust me because I can always be here or there. But whatever the case, I always will be available to assist you anytime. Even if you want to come to Mombasa and I'm not here, I have connections and I can also help you when I'm abroad. Okay? Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. To-do. Karibuni. Karibuni means welcome in Swahili. All right, bye guys. Ta-doo.